Hey guys, welcome back to my craft room. Now today what I thought I'd do is just do a bit of a simple one, quick and easy. This is called weaving. So I've already got pins, if you want to look down here for a sec. I already have pins in a top at the moment, ready to go. Now I will show you a top that I've already done, if you can see that. And this is called weaving. Now I actually love doing weaving on pants, but you can mess it up. Because unfortunately the pants that I did, I was trying to rush through it and I actually did the cuts too big. So you can mess it up. Okay. Now these pants I did ages ago. Still not sure what I want to do with them, but I'll figure out something one day. But if you don't do this properly, it is going to mess up. So beware. Pick where you're going to do your weaving, but don't do your slicing very thick. Now I've got pins sitting down the bottom because it actually has to be stitched. So you could either hand stitch that or put a button on it, or you could just do a tacking stitch on your sewing machine. But either way, put something on the end there. Now also keeping in mind, this weaving makes your items tighter. So as you can see here, it's actually pulled this top in a little bit. I would have loved to have had the two on the back and one on the front, but it was going to be a little bit too tight. So do remember, when you're doing weaving, it is going to make your tops or your pants tighter. So now what we're going to do, now weaving is pretty simple, and what you need to remember with weaving is down here, you have to have a beginning and an ending. So it's got to come in, up, and then back out, okay? So there has to be a beginning and an ending for this to work properly, and that's what we've done here. We've started small here, continued down fairly wide, then we've ended it again very small. Okay, so it's fun, it is simple, you can dress up anything with it, but just remember you need to keep your cuts small. So we're going to make a start. So down here, guys, I'll just give a bit more light behind me. Okay, so when you decide on where you're going to do it, do your weaving. I mean, these tops that I've got, both these tops are just cheap ones anyway, so it doesn't matter if I mess them up. But if you're going to do this to a good top, you want to get it right. So first of all, you choose where you want to put it and pin a line or even draw a line. Up to you. Get your scissors, a good pair of scissors, and pick a starting point. Now my starting point is here. So what I'm going to do, after I explain this, we are going to cut every 1/2 inch or try to stick to every 1/2 inch. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to play a little bit of music while I cut. Okay, so we've done the cutting. It's as simple as that. And as you can see, it's not perfect, but try to keep your cuts roughly about half an inch wide, and try to keep them running as close to that line that you want it as possible. Now the next thing you're going to want to do is go like this. That's about it. So you can see where we've got our cuts. And you need to do that little bit of pull to create the fabric to curve a little bit, which really helps the effect. So to start, I think we're going to start at the top. So pick up your first one, pull the next one, the second one underneath and over, and then keep doing that. So you're better off doing it to the side. Right, so your next one's ready, pull it over and pull this one. And just keep doing this all the way down. Don't worry about how it looks at the moment, because we fix it up when we're finished. So when you get to the end of it, this last one that you've got there comes back over and pin it to the edge. like that. Now we get to fix it. So bring the stitch over. And there it is, guys. Simple as that. There's your weaving. It is fun. In a lot of tops and pants, it is very fun. So with that, we would then stitch down here, like I said, put a button, hand stitch it, or tack it on a sewing machine. Anything is fine. I will, in a second, show you actually how it looks on. But it definitely tightens up your clothing. So if they felt a little bit loose or anything, this is definitely going to tighten them up a little bit. And you can do your weaving anywhere you like, provided you keep it small and you keep it straight. You can do angles for sure, straight lines, and you can even go across, but that I'm not 100% sure how that would look, to be honest. I've always just gone down. So I've got that one, which is on the front, and then I've got this one, which is on the back. So same top, two different ideas. So that's that one. It was just a quick video today, guys, just to show you weaving, and that's weaving on clothing. Back again. So guys, this is the top on, and this is how the weaving is going to look. Now, if you don't mind flashing a little bit of skin, this is fun. It is absolutely fun, and I love it down the side on pants. It's pretty awesome. It's fun. It changes the look of a top, but it does make it tighter. So do remember that one. So guys, what did you think of this one? It was just a quick little easy one. I've been wanting to show you for a while. And I finally got there. I finally showed you. So get creative. Do some weaving on some of your tops, even some of your pants. Remembering that your tops and your pants need to be a little bit stretchy for it to work. It's not going to work with something that is not stretchy. Yeah. So if you're thinking of doing this to a pair of jeans, on normal jeans that have got no stretch, it's not going to work. But it will work with jeggings because they're a stretch fabric. But again, like I said, be careful doing it because it makes your clothing tighter. So unless you want it tighter, I wouldn't suggest doing weaving. But otherwise, if you've got some loose clothing that you just want to firm up a little bit and give a different effect, different look, you could go ahead and put two of them down the back, like this one, and one down the front, and it will actually look really nice. So I hope you enjoyed that one. And yes, I will be wearing these t-shirts. They're old t-shirts, but hey, I've just jazzed them up. I'm going to decide on whether I'm going to tack this or put a button on it. I'll decide that later. But yes, going to do that. Pop these back in my wardrobe and wear them a bit more often. So guys, thanks for joining me today with my video, and I'm going to love you. Mwah! And I'm going to leave you. So later guys, I'll chat to you again in my next video. So later.